But what are the obstacles? What are the obstacles to building the Blind Cafe or making your dreams come true or having the best year of your life or focusing on your goals? Well, the biggest one for every guy is fear. Now, if you take this post and you set it on the ground, 1 foot off the ground, you just have a stump that's about this size. Well, sure, you can stand up on it. You can jump around. You can stand on 1 foot. You can spin and pirouette. But you put this post 20 foot up and the same square footage of space now becomes a fearful, tight, constricted experience. And you begin to lose your ability to move effortlessly. You lose your fluidity. You lose your ability to think straight. And you begin to hold on tight and get constricted. That's how fear prevents us from living our best life. Distraction and overwhelm. Everybody's dealing with this. This is the great dilemma for people in the 21st century. We get into this big time in the course because I think this is such a huge factor in our ability to bring forth our dreams, handling distraction and overwhelm like no other time in history. Then there's the human experience, which has never changed, and that is once you commit and you're going for your goals, you look and you think, oh, someone else's goal is better. And there's tools that we have for helping you to deal with that as well. Finally, one of the big obstacles we're dealing with is the comfort zone, or also known as laziness. And it's not really laziness, actually. It is comfort, and comfort can be confused with happiness. And what we're talking about here is being willing to be uncomfortable. What we like to say is, don't ask for life to be easy, ask for life to be worth it. Because there are a lot of people who are comfortable sitting on their couch, watching TV, eating cheese puffs in a nice, cozy room, but they're not happy. They're depressed. And there are a lot of people right now who are uncomfortable, who are just ecstatic about life. They're running a race. They're mountain climbing. They're diving into some cold water for some scuba excursion. They're giving birth. They're starting a new business and working long hours. They're making rehearsals night after night for opening at a big venue. These people, a lot of them are not comfortable, but man, they are going to be happy. And so that's a big part of understanding the course and that support that you're going to get from the course. But what is the course that I keep talking about? What are the elements of the program? Well, fundamentally, the things that you're going to master, the things that you're going to learn, are the 4 pillars of indestructible success. The program is built on you learning, studying, and mastering these 4 fundamentals. First one is vision. Having a compelling vision for the future pulls you forward. Being able to see yourself, not Tron, but a compelling vision for your future where you can see yourself moving on a pathway to the next greatest version of your life. Like we did at the beginning of this presentation where I had you just tune in to what would be possible if you could have the best year of your life, looking back. What would just get you excited and enthusiastic and pumped up for life? That's having a vision. And it's a tool that you need to practice. The second pillar is action. Action in this sense is based on this philosophy of Kaizen. This is the Japanese industrial philosophy that's helped Toyota to dominate the auto market. Kaizen means good change, and it's really the essence of what Lao Tzu was talking about when he said the journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. It's what small step can I take today, this week, this month, to bring forward these big visions, these big dreams. And we teach you a system that's repeatable and consistently support you with coming back to your focus, coming back to these small steps so that you can achieve these big goals by taking small, simple baby steps. The third pillar is helping you handle upsets. Upsets are a way of generalizing the many things that throw us off track. Anger, fear. We could articulate them in a lot of specificity, but I'd rather keep it general because fundamentally we just need a tool to help us work through when we get thrown off. We need a tool to help us deal with the human shadow. So we want these shadow work abilities to come into the course so that we're not driven by our shadow or controlled by our shadow, but we get to drive the train. We get to run the chariot. which takes us to the fourth pillar, giving you tools for generating resourceful states. How can you put yourself into a state of joy, enthusiasm, confidence, resourcefulness, so you can be your best every day? Here's a guy that inspires me, Nick Vujicic, guy that was born without arms and legs, certainly has had significant challenges, and is living a great life, a guy that believes that God has given him a purpose and a message and a work and a mission that he feels fulfilled and grateful for every day. And you can have that experience of waking up feeling like you're on purpose, you're on mission, you're fulfilled every day. And it's up to you, in fact, it's your responsibility to generate those things for yourself. Which brings me to Gezar of Ling. Gezar of Ling is a warrior king from Tibet, kind of like a Tibetan King Arthur. And I learned about Gezar at Naropa in The Path of the Warrior Artist from Barbara Dilley, when she said the credo of the warrior artist is from Gezar of Ling and his credo, which is mind awake, heart open, body firm. And this mind awake, heart open, body firm experience doesn't just happen to us. It's something we want to cultivate. We are responsible for cultivating this state, and something you're going to learn how to practice in the Men's Mastery course. Again, we come back to this idea that we're generating momentum, we're generating energy, we're generating this wave that we can work with. Now, sometimes we're on the other side of the wave. Sometimes we're like the boat going against the wave. And that's where those small, consistent steps come in. Where you have a vision, you're taking action consistently, you have a way of working with your mind, and you stay the course. The experience of the Men's Mastery course, well, it can't be described, but we're going to try to hint at it here. The most important thing I'd like to invite you to consider doing is our visioning retreat, which happens at the Syzygy House in northern Colorado, just above Boulder, Colorado. We have these wonderful space, retreat space, movement, comfortable but rustic accommodations. We do have the sauna, which is nice, and private space where we'll be visioning, mind mapping, planning, outlining. The guys go to Costa Rica for some physical rejuvenation, some good food, physical and subtle body training. There's the Vision Fast in the mountains of Colorado. But the core of the course is the community, and the community is sustained through Maestro Conference, these interactive teleconferences, which allow people like Justin to move with his wife from LA to Boulder and have a baby and participate without any interruption because it's not location specific. It allows Sim, this guy here in the grainy picture with the white cap on, the laughter yoga teacher, to be starting the course in a rustic permaculture camp, living in a tent in the fall, and then moving to Costa Rica, and then moving to Buenos Aires, and then moving to Brazil. And the whole time, traveling around teaching laughter yoga, he's able to Skype into the calls, and he happened to be able to be in the same town as us for a Costa Rica retreat, and participate without any interruption from all over the world. Here's the business of the course. We have upcoming events, the close of this year, the beginning of next year. We have the Costa Rica retreat. We have the April retreat, which people can begin every 6 months. We have the close of 1 year on the August 2012. Let's get to the details here of the core course. If you wanted to do the core Men's Mastery program, it's a $2,900 value. It's monthly mastermind teleconferencing, visioning and tracking calls, curriculum content, which you can find out more about as you get into it, one-on-one coaching sessions, one at the beginning, one at the end, weekly mentor accountability calls where you get together, skillful facilitation by your mentor with your buddy, and you get discounts on the retreats. This is an $1,800 program that you pay $300 for a deposit and $125 a month. The complete course gives you the monthly mastermind teleconferencing, the one-on-one coaching sessions, but for a complete course in this case you get 12 coaching sessions, one coaching call a month, plus some on-call coaching, which is pretty cool. You get your weekly mentor accountability calls. You get the Success Library curriculum content, which we buy for you. And then all the retreats are optional, but they're only at cost. In other words, the $800 retreat, you just have to pay for your food and lodging. at $5,300 in value, we're giving this to you for a $1,000 deposit and $250 a month, or $4,000 total. If you are ready to come to the retreat to check it out, if you want to begin there, I highly recommend that. The Visioning Retreat is $800, and if you sign up for the core course or the full course, we take the surplus from that cost beyond the food and lodging, and we apply it to your course payment. So that's a great way to start the course, is come to the Visioning Retreat. Additional course benefits is you get the Costa Rica retreat at cost if you sign up for the full course, and you get some of the Men's Leadership Alliance programs, including the Vision Fast, at a discount. So that's the business of the course. The Men's Mastery course is a high-level advanced coaching program, and what you need to know about advanced coaching is that you're going to be working with skillful facilitators. You're going to be working with Lucas Sipe-Williams, and you're going to be working with me, and that you need to be ready for this. It's a small group program. We want about 20 people total in the course at any given time. 8 people in the core, 8 people in the full course, and maybe a few people in customized programs. And you really have to be ready for the commitment, because the course is a major life step. And to do this, we want you to have an application filled out. We're going to need 2 references. And you need to know what the financial commitment is and make sure that you can make that without any strain. And you need to know what the time commitment is, and to make sure that you can make that as well. So to recap on the Men's Mastery course, what's in it for me? Fundamentally, we're going to help you get focused for 12 months so you can achieve more of the goals that you want to achieve in life. So you can build these 4 pillars, build mastery in visioning, Kaizen, action steps, generating resourceful states, working with upsets in the shadow, how to handle fear, developing mastery, which gets generalized and allows you to master many other areas of your life. And you get to hang out with incredible guys who are supporting you and you're supporting them in a great field of energy. And fundamentally, the course is surrounded by this idea that there's a higher power at work in our life, that there's a divine intelligence working in, through, and as you, expressing as your dreams and goals, and that when we participate with this intelligence, you know what? Things just tend to work better. That's a fundamental belief of the course. It's the foundation on which the 4 pillars rest. This idea that there's a loving, intelligent force in the universe, and that everyone that comes into the course comes into agreement that this is true. There's no dogma, there's no religious beliefs that you're required to claim. But there is an idea that, yes, we all believe that there is this higher power. And when we do that, it creates an effect. It creates a mastermind effect. It creates the effect that's talked about when they say, wherever 2 or more are gathered in my name, there I am also. And this force tends to help each individual and the group as a whole create an energy that we can then take into our life for more success, fulfillment, presence, etc. If this course is appealing to you, if this is speaking to you on any level, we would love to have you join us. Now, the ways that you can do that are you can contact us about the full course, the core course, or one of our retreats. This is a big commitment, and it's a high-level course, and we are looking for people who are ready to take it to the next level. If you are one of those people, now is the time. Step it up and join us. Because we're just like you. We're guys who make mistakes, and the thing about the Men's Mastery course is that we are practicing dusting yourselves off quickly and getting back into the game and practicing the principles. Thanks for taking some time to listen. Please contact us and find out more. We'd love to have you join us.